Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, the United States one-dime coin from 1937 is more than just a piece of currency. It is a fascinating relic of American history, treasured by collectors around the world for its unique design, historical significance, and potential for rare errors. Minted during a period of economic recovery following the Great Depression, the 1937 dime reflects a time when every coin carried both monetary and symbolic value, representing stability and craftsmanship in a turbulent era. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, only a small percentage have survived in excellent condition, making high-grade examples highly sought after by collectors who understand their rarity. On the obverse side, the Roosevelt portrait is detailed and striking, yet subtle differences in the die, variations in striking pressure, or misalignments can produce doubled features or faint lines that immediately catch a collector's eye. The reverse side, featuring the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, can also reveal hidden minting quirks, including doubled designs, die cracks, or faint impressions caused by unusual striking conditions at the Philadelphia Mint. Doubled die errors are among the most desirable varieties for 1937 dimes, where letters or design elements appear duplicated, creating a shadowed effect that instantly distinguishes the coin from a standard example. Off-center strikes are another fascinating error type for this coin, where the design is noticeably shifted, leaving blank portions of the coin, producing a visually unique and highly collectible piece. Clipped planchets, though rarer, can occur when the metal strip is miscut, leaving a curved section missing, giving the coin a distinct appearance that draws immediate attention from numismatists. Struck-through errors, caused by debris or other foreign matter obstructing the die during production, produce faint or missing details that make each affected coin one of a kind and extremely valuable to collectors. Broad strike errors, where the retaining collar fails, allow the coin to expand outward during striking, creating a flatter, wider dime that stands out dramatically from standard issues and excites collectors. Wrong planchet strikes are a particularly rare occurrence, where a 1937 dime is accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination, producing an unusual, incomplete coin highly prized by collectors. Die cracks, caused by stress or minor fractures in the minting dies, form raised lines across the surface of the coin, creating unique patterns that enhance the aesthetic appeal and collectible value of this dime. Even without striking errors, finding a 1937 dime in uncirculated condition is difficult, as circulation naturally wears down the fine details and diminishes the original luster, making high-grade examples exceedingly valuable. Collectors relish the thrill of hunting for rare 1937 dimes, knowing that hidden treasures may lie in old coin rolls, jars, or inherited collections, waiting to be discovered after decades of obscurity. The 1937 dime demonstrates that rarity is not simply about age, but also about unique minting quirks, errors, and the careful preservation of coins over time, which elevates a seemingly ordinary piece into a collector's prize. Every doubled letter, faint die crack, or off-center strike tells a story about the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint in 1937, providing historical insight along with numismatic value. This coin excites both new and seasoned collectors because it illustrates that even coins from nearly a century ago can surprise enthusiasts with unique characteristics and substantial market value. Collectors study each coin carefully under magnification, examining subtle details like doubled designs, faint lines, or unusual textures that may indicate a rare minting error worth pursuing. The 1937 dime proves that minting mistakes are not restricted to certain years, and even coins produced in large quantities can feature rare varieties that collectors find irresistible. Interest in coins like the 1937 dime continues to grow as collectors recognize the combination of historical significance, artistic design, and the unpredictable nature of minting that makes each coin potentially valuable. The appeal of this dime is not limited to monetary value. it is also the excitement of holding a piece of history that may include rare imperfections, unique die characteristics, or extraordinary minting errors. Every 1937 dime carries the potential to be extraordinary, showing that patience, a keen eye, and careful examination can turn an ordinary coin into a highly prized collectible. This coin demonstrates that the art and history of coin collecting remain vibrant, with even older coins offering rare opportunities to uncover hidden treasures that tell a story through every detail. Collectors are drawn to the 1937 dime for its perfect combination of historical context, striking design, and the thrill of uncovering rare minting errors, making it a centerpiece of any collection. And now for the most exciting revelation. Because certain rare error varieties of the 1937 United States 1 dime coin have reached an astonishing value of $300,000. Second rare coin. The United States 1 dime coin from 1894 is one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in American numismatics, holding a story of history, rarity, and immense collector value that few coins can match. Minted during the late 19th century, the 1894 dime reflects a period of economic growth and industrial expansion in the United States, making it more than just currency. It's a tangible piece of history. Although thousands of dimes were produced that year, surviving examples in excellent condition are extraordinarily rare, and those with unique minting errors are considered treasures by collectors worldwide. The obverse of the coin features the iconic Barber design, named after its creator, Charles E. Barber, and every subtle detail of his engraving is carefully examined by collectors seeking minting anomalies. On the reverse, the traditional wreath encircling the denomination showcases intricate craftsmanship, but it also serves as a surface for potential die errors. Doubled lines, or faint impressions that increase a coin's rarity. Doubled die errors on the 1894 dime are particularly valuable, where letters or design elements appear doubled, creating a visually striking coin that stands out immediately in any collection. Off-center strikes are another highly prized error, producing coins where the design is noticeably shifted, leaving blank portions on the surface, making them uniquely collectible. Clipped planchets, resulting from miscut metal blanks, are especially intriguing for collectors, as they give the coin an unusual curved edge that immediately signals its rarity and value. Struck-through errors, occurring when foreign matter obstructs the die during production, can produce faint or missing details, transforming an ordinary dime into a one-of-a-kind numismatic treasure. Broad strike errors, though rare, occur when the retaining collar fails, allowing the coin to spread outward during striking and creating a flattened, wider coin that is instantly recognizable. Wrong planchet strikes are among the most extraordinary possibilities, where a dime might be struck on a blank intended for another denomination, creating a small and rare collectible gem. Die cracks, caused by fractures or stress in the dies, leave raised lines across the coin's surface and create unique patterns that enhance both visual appeal and numismatic value, even without striking errors. Finding a 1894 dime in uncirculated or near pristine condition is extremely rare, as circulation over more than a century naturally wears down its fine details. The thrill of collecting this dime comes from the hunt itself, as searching through old collections, bank rolls, or inherited coins could reveal a hidden treasure that has been overlooked for decades. Collectors emphasize that rarity is not just about age, but also about minting quirks, subtle variations, and the preservation of the coin over time, all of which elevate it from ordinary to extraordinary. Every faint die crack, off-center strike, or doubled letter tells a story of the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint in 1894, offering a glimpse into the craftsmanship and challenges of coin production over a century ago. The 1894 dime excites both new and seasoned collectors because it combines historical significance, iconic Barber design, and the unpredictability of minting into a single, compelling collectible. Collectors examine each coin carefully under magnification, searching for subtle indicators of errors or unusual characteristics that can dramatically increase the coin's value and historical importance. The 1894 dime proves that minting mistakes were not uncommon even in the 19th century. And these imperfections often make coins more desirable and collectible in the modern numismatic market. Interest in this coin continues to grow as collectors recognize the combination of historical significance, beautiful design, and the potential for rare minting errors that can turn a dime into a treasure. The appeal of the 1894 dime extends beyond monetary value. It is the excitement of holding a piece of history that may contain rare imperfections or unique die characteristics that no other coin possesses. Every 1894 dime carries the potential to be extraordinary, reminding collectors that patience, knowledge, and careful examination can transform an ordinary coin into a prized collectible. This coin demonstrates how older coins offer opportunities to uncover rare and valuable varieties, keeping the excitement and passion of coin collecting alive across generations. Collectors worldwide are drawn to the 1894 dime because it merges historical context, exquisite design, and the thrill of discovering rare minting errors into a truly iconic collectible. And now for the most exciting revelation. Because certain rare varieties of the 1894 United States one-dime coin have reached an impressive value of $150,000. Third expensive coin. The United States one-dime coin from 1974 might look like an everyday coin to most, but for collectors, it represents a fascinating piece of history with the potential for rare errors and extraordinary value. Minted in Denver during a period of robust coin production, the 1974 dime was intended for everyday circulation, yet even with modern minting processes, a small number of coins slipped through with unique characteristics that collectors seek eagerly. Millions of these dimes were produced, but only a fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, making high-grade examples highly prized among numismatists and passionate collectors alike. On the obverse side, President Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait is finely detailed, yet subtle variations in striking pressure or die alignment can create doubled features, faint lines, or other intriguing anomalies that collectors instantly notice. The reverse side, featuring the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, is equally important for detecting potential errors, including doubled designs, misaligned elements, or faint impressions resulting from die wear or unusual minting conditions. Doubled die errors are particularly valued in the 1974 dime, where letters or design elements appear shadowed or duplicated, transforming an ordinary coin into an extraordinary collectible that draws immediate attention. Off-center strikes are another compelling error type, creating coins where the design is noticeably shifted and portions of the blank metal remain exposed, producing a striking visual effect that collectors treasure. Clipped planchets are rarer still, caused when a blank is miscut, leaving a curved portion missing and giving the coin an unmistakable, bite-like appearance that makes it instantly collectible and valuable. Struck through errors, resulting from debris or foreign matter obstructing the die during production, can produce faint or missing details, turning a standard dime into a one-of-a-kind numismatic find. Broad strike errors are also exciting possibilities, occurring when the retaining collar fails, allowing the coin to expand outward during striking and producing a flatter, wider dime that stands out dramatically from ordinary issues. Wrong planchet strikes, although extremely rare, occur when a 1974 dime is accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination, creating a miniature or incomplete coin that is highly desirable to collectors. Die cracks are another fascinating feature, forming raised lines across the surface due to stress or minor imperfections in the dies, and they enhance both the coin's aesthetic appeal and collectible value, even without dramatic errors. Uncirculated 1974 dimes are increasingly difficult to find, as years of circulation naturally wear down fine details and luster, making high-grade specimens highly sought after. The thrill of collecting this coin comes from the hunt, as carefully searching old rolls, jars, or inherited collections might reveal a rare variant or error that has gone unnoticed for decades. Collectors emphasize that the 1974 dime proves rarity isn't solely about age, but about unique minting quirks, preservation, and subtle errors that elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Every faint doubling, off-center strike, or die crack tells a story about the minting process at the Denver Mint in 1974, providing historical context along with tangible numismatic value. This dime excites both new and seasoned collectors because it combines historical significance, iconic design, and the unpredictability of minting into a single, captivating collectible. Collectors examine each coin meticulously under magnification, searching for doubled letters, faint lines, unusual textures, or misalignments that can dramatically increase the coin's rarity and value. The 1974 D dime demonstrates that minting mistakes can occur even in modern coins, and these errors often make otherwise common coins highly desirable in the collector market. Interest in this coin has grown steadily over the years, as enthusiasts recognize its historical importance, striking design, and the possibility of discovering rare minting errors that can greatly enhance its value. The appeal of the 1974 D dime lies not only in potential monetary value, but also in the excitement of holding a coin that may feature unique imperfections, making each example truly special. Every 1974 D dime carries the potential to be extraordinary, showing collectors that patience, careful observation, and knowledge can turn an everyday coin into a prized collectible. This coin is a perfect example of how modern numismatics remains thrilling, with even relatively recent coins offering opportunities to uncover hidden treasures that tell a story through every detail. Collectors worldwide are drawn to the 1974 D dime because it combines historical context, iconic design, and the thrill of discovering rare minting anomalies into a single, compelling collectible. And now for the most exciting revelation. Certain rare error varieties of the 1974 D United States 1 dime coin have reached an astonishing value of $100,000. Especially, the United States 1 dime coin from 1985 might look like a common coin in your pocket, but for coin collectors, it holds a world of intrigue, history, and potential rare value that makes it truly fascinating. Minted in Philadelphia, this 1985 dime was intended for everyday circulation, yet even in the modern era, subtle minting errors slipped through, creating coins that are highly sought after by collectors around the world. Millions of these coins were produced, but only a small fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, and those with errors or unusual characteristics are considered treasures in the numismatic community. On the obverse side, the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt is finely detailed, yet variations in die pressure or striking alignment can create doubled features, faint lines, or anomalies that collectors immediately recognize. The reverse side, showcasing the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, can reveal its own hidden surprises, including die cracks, doubled designs, or faint impressions resulting from unusual minting conditions that make the coin collectible. Doubled die errors are among the most exciting features, where letters or design elements appear duplicated or shadowed, instantly transforming an ordinary 1985 dime into a remarkable collector's item. Off-center strikes are another captivating error, leaving portions of the blank metal exposed and creating a visually unique coin that is highly prized by numismatists seeking rare finds. Clipped planchets, caused by miscut blanks during production, can create a distinct curved edge, giving the coin an unmistakable appearance and adding significantly to its collectible value. Struck-through errors, where foreign material obstructed the die, can result in faint or missing details, producing coins that are truly one-of-a-kind and extremely appealing to collectors. Broad strike errors occur when the coin is struck without the retaining color, causing it to expand outward and producing a flattened, wider dime that stands out dramatically from standard issues. Wrong planchet strikes, though extremely rare, occur when a dime is struck on a blank intended for another denomination, creating a miniature or incomplete coin that becomes highly desirable in the collector market. Die cracks are another fascinating feature, forming raised lines across the surface due to minor fractures in the dies, and these unique patterns enhance both the visual appeal and value of the coin. Even without dramatic errors, finding a 1985 dime in uncirculated or high-grade condition is increasingly difficult, as circulation over decades naturally wears down fine details and luster. making pristine examples rare. The thrill of collecting this dime comes from the search, as carefully examining old rolls, collections, or inherited coins can reveal rare varieties or errors that have been overlooked for years. Collectors emphasize that rarity isn't solely determined by age. Minting quirks, preservation, and subtle imperfections can elevate a coin like the 1985p dime from ordinary to extraordinary. Every faint die crack, doubled feature, or off-center strike tells a story about the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint in 1985, combining historical context with numismatic significance. This dime excites both novice and experienced collectors because it merges historical importance, iconic design, and the unpredictability of minting into a single compelling collectible. Collectors carefully examine each coin under magnification, searching for doubled lettering, unusual textures, misalignments, or faint impressions that can greatly enhance the coin's rarity and value. The 1985p dime demonstrates that minting errors are not restricted to older coins. Even modern dimes can develop rare varieties that are highly prized in the collector community. Interest in this coin continues to grow as collectors appreciate its historical context, classic design, and the potential for discovering rare minting anomalies that can transform a dime into a treasure. The appeal of the 1985p dime lies not only in its potential monetary value, but also in the excitement of owning a coin that may contain unique imperfections, making each example truly special. Every 1985p dime carries the possibility of being extraordinary, reminding collectors that patience, knowledge, and attention to detail can turn an ordinary coin into a prized collectible. This coin demonstrates how even relatively modern coins can offer opportunities for discovering hidden treasures, keeping the excitement of numismatics alive for enthusiasts of all levels. Collectors around the world are drawn to the 1985p dime because it combines historical relevance, beautiful design, and the thrill of finding rare minting errors in a single collectible. And now for the most exciting revelation. Certain rare error varieties of the 1985p United States 1 dime coin have reached an impressive value of $120,000. Last unique coin, the United States 1 dime coin from 1990p might seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but for collectors, it holds a fascinating story of design, minting quirks, and the potential for rare value that makes it truly captivating. Minted in Philadelphia during a time when modern coin production was highly efficient, the 1990p dime was meant for everyday circulation. Yet subtle errors slipped through that today make certain coins incredibly sought after. Millions of these dimes were produced, but only a fraction have survived in near-perfect condition, and examples with minting errors or exceptional preservation have become prized treasures among collectors. The obverse side features the familiar portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design cherished for its detail and historical significance. And any doubling or faint impressions on the letters or features can significantly enhance its collectible appeal. On the reverse side, the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design can reveal subtle anomalies such as doubled die errors, die cracks, or misaligned elements that immediately catch the eye of a numismatic enthusiast. Doubled die errors are among the most intriguing varieties for the 1990p dime, where letters or design details appear duplicated, giving the coin a distinctive appearance that is highly valued by collectors. Off-center strikes create coins where the design is shifted, leaving blank portions of the metal exposed, and these visually unusual examples are rare and highly desirable in the collector market. Clipped planchets are another type of error that can occur, where a miscut blank leaves a portion of the coin missing, producing a curved edge that makes the dime unique and instantly collectible. Struck-through errors, caused by foreign matter interfering with the die, result in faint or missing details that make each affected coin a one-of-a-kind collectible with added historical intrigue. Broad strike errors, although uncommon, occur when the retaining collar fails, allowing the coin to expand outward, creating a wider, flatter dime that stands out dramatically from standard issues. Wrong planchet strikes are among the rarest possibilities. where a 1990p dime is accidentally struck on a blank intended for a different denomination, producing an unusual and highly coveted coin. Die cracks, formed by fractures in the minting dies, leave raised lines on the surface, creating unique patterns that collectors find visually appealing and highly collectible, even without major errors. Finding a 1990p dime in uncirculated or near mint condition is challenging, as decades of circulation naturally wear down details and diminish the coin's original luster. The excitement of collecting this dime comes from the hunt, as searching through old rolls, jars, or inherited collections can uncover rare examples that have been overlooked for decades. Collectors emphasize that rarity is not only about age, but about unique minting characteristics, preservation, and subtle errors that elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Every faint doubling, off-center strike, or die crack tells a story about the minting process at the Philadelphia Mint in 1990, combining historical insight with numismatic significance. The 1990p dime is exciting for collectors of all experience levels because it merges historical context, classic design, and the unpredictable nature of minting into a single compelling collectible. Collectors study each coin carefully under magnification, examining letters, textures, and design details for indications of errors that can dramatically increase the coin's value. The 1990p dime proves that even coins from the modern era can develop rare varieties and errors, making them fascinating additions to any collection. Interest in this coin continues to grow as collectors recognize its historical importance, beautiful design, and the potential to uncover rare minting anomalies that can transform a dime into a treasure. The appeal of the 1990p dime extends beyond monetary value. It's the thrill of holding a coin that may contain rare imperfections or unusual die characteristics, making each example unique. Every 1990p dime carries the possibility of being extraordinary, reminding collectors that careful observation, patience, and knowledge can turn an everyday coin into a prized collectible. This coin demonstrates that even relatively recent issues can offer opportunities to discover hidden treasures, keeping the excitement of coin collecting alive and vibrant for enthusiasts. Collectors around the world are drawn to the 1990p dime because it combines historical relevance, classic design, and the thrill of uncovering rare minting errors into a single collectible. And now for the most exciting revelation. Certain rare error varieties of the 1990p United States 1 dime coin have reached an impressive value of $50,000.